This incident, which took place on the 13th of November 1965, was narrated to the author by Shri Mukherjee on 7th January 1983 at Vishuddhananda Kanan Ashram, Varanasi. In 1965, Fani Bhushan Mukherjee, a resident of Calcutta, was employed by the Calcutta Port Trust. His father, mother, and he were all disciples of Baba, Shri Vishuddhananda Paramhansa ji. Due to his truthfulness and integrity, a strong liking was developed for him by his superior at work. His suggestions were always agreed upon, and his statements were trusted over those of his colleagues and seniors. Over time, this led to intense jealousy and resentment among colleagues, resulting in many conspiracies against him. The constant pressure caused severe mental distress, and eventually, his condition worsened to the point of near insanity. Interaction with others was avoided, and those who tried to approach were turned away. Various treatments, including allopathy, Ayurveda, homeopathy, and psychiatric care, were attempted but proved ineffective, leading to further deterioration. It was then suggested by his wife that a visit should be made to Pir Gorachand at Kamdevpur, about 29 miles north of Calcutta, to pray for a cure. On the 13th of November 1965, he set out for Kamdevpur, accompanied by his younger brother, Ahibhushan Mukherjee. During the bus journey, an extraordinary event took place. His Gurudev, Shri Vishuddhananda Paramhansa, was seen in every direction, even in the sky, appearing in his final posture wearing goggles. This vision persisted until Kamdevpur was reached, where it transformed into a sight of a giant idol, Murti, of Lord Shiva in the sky, depicted with long tresses, jata, a flowing beard, a bulging potbelly, and a large trident, Trishul, in the right hand. Prayers were offered to Pir Gorachand, and the medicines given by his representative were taken, resulting in a miraculous recovery. At Kamdevpur itself, an elderly man, around 75 years old and dressed in a black coat buttoned up to the collar, appeared and instructed him to follow. He was led to a nearby sugarcane field and asked to sit. An objection was raised, pointing out the presence of snake holes and the risk of being bitten, but insistence was made that he remain seated. Detailed guidance was then provided regarding the proper way to perform daily ahnik worship. The elderly man requested that the song sung the previous evening be repeated, and he joined in singing. It was emphasized that the song had the power to enchant even snakes, causing them to sway in rhythm. The meaning of the song conveyed: "Why are you wandering aimlessly and wasting your valuable time, O man? Nobody in this world is truly yours. Why do you not constantly remember your Guru, who alone is yours for all time, and chant your Ishta mantra, Jap, incessantly?" Instructions were given to undertake a specific Anushtan, spiritual practice, for 21 days, every midnight from 11:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. An assurance was provided that, upon completion, a vision of the Divine Mother would be granted, and all desires would be fulfilled. After returning home, the daily ahnik was performed as instructed, and an attempt was made to carry out the Anushtan. However, for 3 consecutive nights, involuntary sleep overtook him, leading to the abandonment of the practice. About a fortnight later, the same elderly man in the black buttoned-up coat appeared again at 5 p.m. at the Calcutta Port Trust quarters in Majrahat. The prayer room was entered, and further explanations were given regarding the correct posture, direction, and method of mantra recitation, along with other associated rituals. A description was provided of what would be seen and achieved. but a strict warning was issued against revealing these details to anyone. Encouragement was given to attempt the Anushthan once more, with instructions to mentally remember him whenever help was needed, ensuring his presence upon being called. Another attempt was made, yet overpowering sleep once again prevented completion. However, assistance was received on several occasions, with a distinct fragrance confirming his subtle presence. It was also instructed that smoking be given up completely. Doubts were expressed about overcoming the addiction, but advice was given to chew large cardamom instead and to seek the Guru's help whenever necessary. A firm assurance was provided that success would be achieved. Through the grace of the Guru, smoking was successfully abandoned by following this guidance. Upon narrating the entire sequence of events, from departure for Kamdepur to the return home, to his mother, an assurance was given by her that the elderly man was none other than their Gurudev, Shri Vishuddhananda Paramhansa. A visit was later made to Shri Brahmanand Paramhansa, another disciple of Shri Baba, at Chanti Pahadi in the Bankura district of West Bengal. It was revealed by Swami Brahmanand that Mukherjee's mother was a deeply pious soul. Prayers had been offered by her to Shri Vishuddhanandaji for the alleviation of her son's mental distress. It was confirmed that Guruji himself had appeared at Kamdepur in the form of the 75-year-old man in the black buttoned-up coat. Further emphasis was placed on the fact that Guruji continues to appear when sincerely called upon. It was disclosed that he had also visited Bhaktikanan ashram just 5 days earlier, on the occasion of Guru Purnima. This serves as undeniable proof that Baba continues to bless, guide, and assist his disciples and devotees, long after his Tirodhan departure on the 14th of July 1937.